Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and slightly controversial topic: how to addict anyone. Now, before you raise your eyebrows, let me clarify. This isn't about manipulating people in a negative way. Instead, we're exploring the psychology of addiction and how certain principles can be used to create positive, lasting habits or connections. Think of it as the light of virtue, using these techniques for good, not harm. So, whether you're a leader, a teacher, a marketer, or just someone curious about human behavior, this video is for you. By the end, you'll learn 4 powerful ways to create habits, loyalty, or even addiction in a healthy and ethical way. Let's get started. The first way to create addiction, or rather a strong habit, is through repetition. Our brains are wired to form neural pathways through repeated actions. The more we do something, the more automatic it becomes. Think about your morning routine. You probably don't even think about brushing your teeth or making coffee. It's just something you do. That's the power of repetition. So, how can you use this to create a positive addiction? Let's say you're a coach trying to get your team to adopt a new strategy. Start small. Introduce the strategy in short, consistent bursts. Over time, it becomes second nature. But here's the key. Consistency is everything. You can't expect someone to get addicted to a new behavior if you only introduce it once. Repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity builds comfort. And comfort? That's where addiction, or habit, starts. Now, let's talk about rewards. This is where things get really interesting. Our brains are hardwired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. That's why rewards are such a powerful tool for creating addiction. When someone receives a reward for doing something, their brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Over time, they start associating that action with pleasure, and bam, you've got a habit forming. But here's the thing. Rewards don't have to be big or expensive. In fact, small, unexpected rewards are often more effective. For example, if you're trying to get your kids to do their homework, surprise them with a small treat or praise when they finish. It's not about bribing them. It's about creating a positive association. And for adults, the same principle applies. Whether you're trying to motivate employees or build loyalty with customers, rewards are your secret weapon. Just remember, the reward has to be meaningful to the person receiving it. Otherwise, it won't stick. Next up, we have emotional connection. This is where the light of virtue really shines. When you create an emotional bond with someone, they're far more likely to stick with you, whether it's a relationship, a brand, or a cause. Think about it. Why do people become addicted to certain TV shows or book series? It's not just about the plot, it's about the characters. They feel connected to them. They care about what happens. So, how can you create that kind of connection? Start by understanding your audience. What are their hopes, fears, and dreams? Speak to those emotions. Show them that you genuinely care. For example, if you're a business owner, don't just sell a product, sell a story. Show how your product can make their lives better. And if you're a leader, take the time to build real relationships with your team. When people feel valued and understood, they'll go above and beyond for you. Finally, we have the scarcity principle. This is one of the most powerful tools in the psychology of addiction. When something is scarce or exclusive, we automatically want it more. Think about it. Why do limited time offers work so well? Because they create a sense of urgency. We're afraid of missing out, so we act quickly. But here's the catch. Scarcity only works if the thing you're offering is actually valuable. If it's not, people will see right through it. So, use this principle wisely. For example, if you're launching a new product, consider offering an exclusive early access period, or if you're trying to build a loyal community, create a sense of exclusivity by limiting membership. When people feel like they're part of something special, they'll stick around. And there you have it. 4 powerful ways to create addiction, or rather, positive habits and connections. Let's recap. Use repetition to build familiarity. Leverage rewards to create positive associations. Build emotional connections to foster loyalty. Use the scarcity principle to create urgency. Remember, these techniques are tools. It's up to you to use them ethically and for the greater good. The light of virtue, as we've called it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep shining your light.